Alright, Jerry Hawk 250 here. Get ready to go out and take a little ride on my Venom EVader. Try to shoot a little video riding around town. See how well this works. Check the speedometer too while I'm out. See how accurate it is. See what kind of top speed I can get. Fully charged. Help I put the foot peg down. Alright. Adjust my mirrors. Speedometer is probably about 8 miles per hour off right now. 7 to 8 miles per hour. If you heard me squeal a tire a while ago, it's because I was grabbing a clutch to shift gears. I ain't got no gears. So I'm hard to get used to this thing. Yep, there's been raining just about every day since I got this thing. Well, this is the first day I get to go out and ride it. And I'm trying to shift gears right now, but I can't. Yeah, I can see the speedometer's a little optimistic right now. It was just indicating 44, and now I was doing somewhere around 33 or 34 miles per hour. I just got to remember this is electric. It's not gas, so I got to be careful pulling out in front of these cars. That's why I wait a little later in the evening after all the people knock off of work. Headlights on. People see me coming. And there I go again, reaching for the brake pedal, foot pedal, but it ain't there. It's nice and quiet and smooth for sure. Seat's nice and cushy. Looking on 35 miles per hour top speed right now, and I think this thing is governed with a controller. There are shunts in the controller which allow so much power going to the motor. So that's probably going to be one of my first mods. I'm going to do this thing. Either thicken up the shunts or solder in a copper wire. So yeah, it's about 10 miles per hour off on the speedometer. And I gotta get used to pressing these rear brakes with my hand. Like I said, I just started riding this thing, so it's gonna take a little while to get used to it. And I've been reading up, I think there's an adjustment in the speedometer to calibrate it. I have to open it up when I get a chance and see if I can do that. Because if you hit the brake, it kills the throttle itself, kills the motor. And I got to remember that. You just got to barely press it to engage that safety switch or kill switch, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm just going to ride downtown. I don't want to get out in no high-speed traffic with it for sure. Not at 35 miles per hour. But yeah, this would be a perfect bike for someone who, I guess, goes to college, lives close to campus, or even commute around campus. If you work in the city and commute in and out, you know, around in the city, I can see it. My main reason for getting it is for the campground. It's nice and quiet. They do have some nice little back roads around the campgrounds where we go. I can take it out riding around there if I needed to. Could always put a little trunk on the back, use as a grocery getter if I got to run to the store or something while camping. And I'm riding through downtown Homer. This is a church we rebuilt quite a few years back. It actually burnt down to the ground. It's an old Episcopal church, St. Matthew's. That was a major project. Try to get it closest to the original as possible, you know, when we rebuilt it. So yeah, I'm commuting pretty good, you know, 25, 30 miles an hour, you know, around town. Gets up pretty good. It's only a 2,000 watt motor on it. Not even quite 2,000 watts. I think it was 1980 watts. People are probably, this thing ain't making no noise. Got a good muffler on it. And I want to try to test this battery out a little bit. I probably won't be able to get to tonight or this afternoon, but maybe over the weekend I'll get out and take a good long ride with it. It kind of scared me there for a second while ago. It wouldn't go. Got to watch out for them big bumps though. It actually took it pretty well. It's a museum we built, a military museum. Yeah, it got a little warm today. It was in the lower 90s. Kind of waited a little late this afternoon to come out and ride. It kind of cooled off. Yeah, definitely got to recalibrate the speedometer. So yeah, I think the thing is set to cut off at 35 miles per hour. It won't go 1 mile per hour faster. And you can feel it when you give it throttle. It you know, takes off fairly quick. Had the hang of letting go of the brakes before it take off. And like the battery gauge barely even moved. I got it pegged right now. Pegged at 35. I think when I get back to the house, I'll see if I can pull the speedo off and see if I can calibrate it. I did it again. I still have my hand on the brake. It's like, okay, it didn't want to go. So yeah, I'm good on like this road right here. This is the speed limit here is only 35. Run, squirrel, run! One of the other things I like to do is actually put some lithium-ion batteries on here, or just lithium batteries. This is only 74 volts, 20 amps. I want to get lithium 40 amp batteries so we have a longer run time. Of course, I haven't even tested these out. This is the first real ride I get to take on it on the road. I got it titled and plated and registered on Monday. Insured for a whole $13 a year. Wow. I gotta break these brakes in real good. They're a little grabby right now. If you do stop it, it will make the rear tire squeal. Look, I'm speeding 32, which is according to my GPS. According to my speedo, I was doing 42. So yep, 10 miles per hour off. Definitely got to fix that. So I've probably gone a little 4 miles already. I can even phase the battery. In fact, if you take your hand off the throttle, it goes back completely full. There's about one click when you got it pegged. One little block. Hey, I can drive here at 35. Can't get for speeding. I'm governed, so I can't go faster than that. So yeah, I definitely got to do some mods this thing. Shut mod for sure. I think the lead acid battery would be okay for what I'm using it for right now. But if I do get on the road more, I will need to upgrade the batteries. Oh, something going over here tonight. La Carreta's Mexican restaurant, they always got a band playing there just about every night. You know, and I think these bikes are probably regulated, so it's classified as a moped. And I think that's why it's probably only limited to 35 miles per hour. I'm not sure, but it would make sense. Because there's more to cable going faster. Because the YouTube videos I watch where people do these mods, it's like completely stock bikes and they're just doing a simple little mod. I do have my headlights on, and I just put a draining battery, but it ain't draining. So yeah, I'm gonna head back towards the house. Might pull the speedometer off and check it out and see if I can adjust that. Take it a little ride. Might even pull my KPX out and take a little ride. It's nice and cool right now. And I hope I've been recording this whole time. Had a few issues trying to get my camera hooked up to my phone. So hopefully I've been recording. Otherwise I can go back off a ride again and do this all over again. Which I don't mind. Yeah, we got a pretty good ride. The rear is a little, say a little, it's just slightly stiff. It is adjustable shock, so if I want to, I can actually loosen it up a little bit and make it a little more cushy. Which might help on some of these bad roads we got around here. They got bumps in the road like speed bumps almost. Yeah, there's two speeds this thing, stop and wide open. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's not a motorcycle. 250 cc's. It is electric. And I'm breaking the speed limit right here. 25. Yeah, I can see taking this thing out to the spillway right around the trails. On a dry day, I wouldn't take it when it's nice and muddy. With all electronics, I guess, wouldn't be good. And especially putting the motor in a foot deep water. But yeah, y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit Venom Motorsports up, USA.com. If you use my discount code, JerryHawk250, you can get $50 off any bike over 600 bucks. And I'm back home, and I'm gonna play around this thing some more while I'm here. Oh yeah, I got the side panel off from here. I'm going to get 6 12-volt batteries here. Here's the controller. See if I can get that off and do a shunt mod, but I won't be able to do it today. I'll have to catch that on another day. I did pull the speedometer apart. No, there is no way to calibrate it. I know at one time they did have them on there, but I guess the new ones, they took that off. You can see where it went, but it's not there anymore.